runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
And he struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Archer, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Willy Adames, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. They try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. New inning set to get underway, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 4, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
If he's able,
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Joe Musgrove.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Musgrove. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. Joe Musgrove has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker.
Shortstop.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Adames picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher. Luke.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 1 run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. To the plate now, Austin Meadows.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting. Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So one into the box, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Josh Bell.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Oh-1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6, the Rays 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ji-Man Choi is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. No balls and a strike to count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Willy Adames becomes out number 2 this inning. Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Musgrove. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Cole Tucker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Mitch Keller will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Keller.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mitch Keller is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. So here's Mike Zunino to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Betts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Luke Maile. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to Showtrack for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 6-1. Last half of the seventh here, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the depth. Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Popped up. Diaz has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Ji-Man Choi. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Zunino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fouled away. Adames, the runner at first with two gone, and it's fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Musgrove. Hard liner to center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Up next to the Pirates.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it one down.
the catcher.
Now at the plate, Luke Maile, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He went deep back in the 5th. He's running. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. 1 strike now from Archer.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jose Martinez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And there's a cold strike, too, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Ryan Yarbrough struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.